Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get started today, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my brother Dave. He was piloting the plane in the intro video. We had a ton of fun putting that together. Today we're going to be discussing the Hamilton Khaki Aviation Pilot. I've had this watch for a few months now, and it's been really great so far. So let's switch perspectives and take a closer look at the Hamilton. Okay guys, so before we get started, as usual, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the packaging that comes with the Hamilton Khaki. You're going to have an outer, quite a heavy cardboard box, as well as an inner display box. Also included is your international warranty, a 2-year warranty, and your general instruction manual. The AD that I purchased this watch from also kicked in this cool little Hamilton keychain, and he had a copy of the Hamilton catalog as well that he threw in. So as far as some of the specs of the watch go, this is the larger version. The watch also comes in, I believe, a 38 mil. This is the 46 mil version. It is 22 mil lug width. It has a thickness of 12.5 millimeters and is 200 meter water resistant. Now, one of the main reasons I fell in love with this watch was the dial, and this thing is all dial. So I'm going to start with there. First of all, it has beautifully applied brushed stainless steel minute markers with hour markers on the inner part of the dial. One cool thing with that is you'll notice the hands, the hour hand in particular, is skeletonized at the end. So as the watch advances in time, you are able to see the hour markers through the tip of the hour hand. And I thought that was really cool. It has very bold hands, so I could see it being a problem if it wasn't skeletonized. I just think that's a really nice touch. Now, as far as the case goes, we are looking at a partially brushed and polished case. I really love the sharp lines you'll see here between the brushed and polished parts of the case, and I love how it plays off of the light. You're also going to notice, compared to some other pilot's watches that typically have the large crown, this one is recessed into the case. And I know that's a bit of a departure from normal, typical Fliegers and pilot watches, but for me, I like this. It makes it a little bit more durable, and I've always been a little bit nervous of the big onion crowns. The other thing that I really liked about this watch was the very high quality leather strap that came with it. The stitching, as you can see, is perfect on this thing. I also really enjoyed the brushed buckle with the Hamilton H tang. The buckle is also signed Hamilton. I thought that was a nice touch, and it's a really good quality buckle. So what we're looking at here with regards to the movement is the 2836-2 ETA movement. From what I understand, this is the same as the 2824, but with a day date. It is very minimally decorated with just the rotor having the little H and the Hamilton etched onto it. I'm not sure if I've gotten lucky with this movement. This is my most accurate watch in my collection. It has been gaining on average about 2 seconds a day. So again, I think this is a bit of luck, but I am very happy so far with the movement. So let's take a quick wrist shot so you can see what the Hamilton Pilot looks like on. Okay, so to put this in perspective, my wrist size is approximately 7¼ inches. So if your wrist is much smaller than this watch is going to be way too big for you. There are smaller versions that you might want to look into though. Now, as far as the downfalls, the only thing that I found with this watch, and it's gone now actually, was the leather strap that came with it. When I first purchased it, it was very stiff and uncomfortable. It took about 2 or 3 days and it started to form my wrist, and now it is very comfortable. Although during the summer I may swap it out for a NATO strap. Now that's it for the review of the watch. Let's take it back to the office and wrap this up. So thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my discussion of the Hamilton Pilot. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to leave you guys with some more footage of our day at the airfield. See you next time.